Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to go live for the first time. I'm trying to get Sarah here, trying to adjust it. Hopefully the screen looks good. I'm just gonna roll with it. So this reading is going to be for Virgo. Thank you for everyone that is here, that is joining. And let's get started. Virgo. Universe, what do we have for Virgo today? We have strength. The screen is kind of blurry. Oh well. Independence. This feels so new and so odd, but it's like a big fish, Virgo, right? You are doing something that that is powerful, that is strong, that is not so easy to do, and you are doing it by yourself. It's almost like if you are swimming with whales or next to whales, and you are just a tiny fish swimming next to huge whales, right? Excuse me. So I feel like the big whales are able to acknowledge you. They see you, right? They see you being free, in a way, seeing you a little bit crazy, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here next to us, right? Like, aren't you scared? Aren't you afraid of perhaps losing your life, right? And we have introspection. So what I'm getting is that you allow the whales to actually look within, right? Kind of being like, wow, this little fish is not afraid to swim with us, to be next to us. This little fish is not scared of us, even though we are huge compared to them, right? So in a way, you allow the whale or the whales to look within, right? To ask a question. And what question, what question is that, right? For example, they are able to look at their lives and be like, wow, is there anything I'm afraid to do? Is there anything that I want to do and that I'm not doing? Am I scared of anything? Because clearly this little fish right here is showing us that there's nothing to fear, that we have to be brave, that we have to do things without being scared. We have to be strong, right? In a way, what I'm getting is there's nothing to fear, right? We have overcoming obstacles. That is beautiful because you are being the example for the whales, the big, huge whales you are swimming next to. You are being the example and you are showing them that they can do anything. There's nothing to fear. Right? I love it because on top of the deck we have happiness. They see you happy. They see you enjoying life. They see you traveling. They see you swimming freely, right? Even though any whale can just eat you, right? You are a tiny fish swimming next to huge whales, right? And just because of that, you are allowing those huge whales to overcome an obstacle, right? Maybe they were scared to do something. Maybe they were doubting something. Maybe they had a question, they had a doubt, and just by seeing you swim next to them, you are allowing them to overcome an obstacle, kind of like being like, wow, there's really nothing I should be scared of, right? This little fish is giving me the example or how to be brave, or how to be free without being scared, right? You are showing true independence, because the whales, they are traveling, and not all whales, but we are talking about a specific group of whales, right? Meaning they are huge, they are big, they know what they're doing, they are wise, they are old, right? They are amazing, they are majestic, right? Whales are amazing. But you see, it's a group of whales, and they see you by yourself, a tiny little fish swimming next to them, right? And they're like, wow, like this little fish is not scared. Like we can eat this little fish right now, and it's not scared. Whoa, you see, you allowed them to see something, in themselves, right? You are showing bravery, independence, strength, and I love it, because I don't think you are there to help them. You are just there by coincidence. You are just there swimming. You are just doing your thing. Virgo, let's go deeper. Tell me more about this strength. The Tower. You show a whale, or even the whole group of whales, you show them something, and it causes a tower moment for them, because maybe within that group of whales there is one, right? There is one that knows that they have to go independent. This whale, they've been dealing with this for a while, right? They've been wanting to leave the group. They have been wanting to be independent. They have been wanting to do their own thing, to swim different places, to eat different things, to see and experience different things, to explore the ocean, right? And they haven't, maybe because they are scared. They haven't, maybe because of insecurities. They haven't, just for whatever reason, they just haven't. But it's been weighing on them. And now they see this little fish, right? Swimming next to the whales, being independent, being happy, being free. Oh my goodness, this whale, it causes a tower to the whale. It's so shocking. The whale cannot believe it. By the way, I hope you guys are able to hear what I'm saying, right? Because this is my first time going live, and I'm not sure if people are able to see this. I hope so, right? I already have a few likes, so I hope you guys can hear me. But anyway, this is shocking to the whale, right? Why? Because they see you doing something they've been wanting to do for so long. Excuse me. Right? Excuse me. And by the way, they are whales. It's a whale, right? It's the biggest creature in the ocean, one of the biggest creatures in the oceans that we know so far. Right? So they shouldn't be scared of anything. They should just be doing it already. They've been wanting to do it for a while, but they haven't. And now they see this little fish doing it, and it's like, whoa. It hurts their ego. It hurts their pride. It hurts them personally, because it's something that they've been wanting to do, and that they know they should have been doing for a while now, and they haven't. And then they see this little fish doing it independently, freely, amazingly. Boom! It shocks them, right? Tell me more about the independence. Nine of Cups. Wow. I mean, it's an amazing story that we are telling here, Virgo, because it's amazing, right? You are not just independent. You are happy. You are achieving things, right? For example, you were on your way to visit a friend, right? You were on the way to visit a new place, to explore a new thing, to try a new food, right? You were traveling, you were doing your own thing. But you see, you are doing something that you love. You are doing something that you are successful at, right? And this is why you are so free. You are brave. You are fearless. There's no fear. There's no rush. You are not trying to compete. You are not a mean person. You are overcoming obstacles, right? For example, the whales, they get to a point in the ocean where they are kind of struggling, right? Because of the waters. The water is so powerful, the whales are even struggling a little bit. But then they see this little fish getting through that as well. The whales are so in shock. They're like, how is this little fish even doing that? How is this even possible? The fish is not scared of the whales or the ocean. Like, this is such a brave fish, right? And again, you are there because you are successful at doing something. You are following your own journey. You are completely independent from everyone and everything. This is not a normal little fish. And the whales can tell. The whales are able to see this. But especially one of them, they feel the tower moment. They feel the shock because you are doing, this little fish, you are doing something that they have been wanting to do for a while. And it shocks them seeing a little fish compared to these big whales. What is introspection? For once. Wow, this is beautiful, because what I'm getting is that some of the whales, right, or at least one of the whales, Virgo, they get inspired by you. They get so inspired by you because they see you out there. They see you independent. They see you happy. They see you overcoming obstacles. They see you doing it so free. You see, you allow them to look within. And this is talking to me about a connection they have, right? Like, they have been wanting to express something to someone. They have been wanting to go visit someone. They have been wanting to be with someone, right? And they haven't, for whatever reason. But then they see you doing this, swimming next to them, going after something that you want, freely, brave, with a brave energy, brave attitude. You aren't scared of anything or anyone. You are overcoming the obstacles of the ocean, of the road. But at the same time, you are helping this person, this whale, right? The example of the whale, you are helping this person make a decision. You see, you allow them to go within, introspection. And you see, this person is thinking about a connection, about a partner, someone they wanted to be with, someone they want to be with. And it's overcoming obstacles. Why? Because they get inspiration from you, kind of being like, this little fish is doing this, is going after that, is doing all of this. Oh my God, like, what's holding me back? Why haven't I expressed this? Why am I here and not with them, right? So you see, this little fish inspires a huge whale to take action on something they want to do, just because they see the little fish out there free, swimming next to the whales without being scared. Tell me more about overcoming obstacles. Ace of Cups. I love it because I get good results from this, from both sides, right? The whale gets inspired and it takes action, right? They, instead of being with that group, they're like, what am I doing here? I'm just gonna go with them. I'm gonna go ask them. I'm gonna go offer this to them. I'm gonna go express what I feel for them, right? And same for the other whale that got shocked by seeing you. That whale is like, whoa, what am I doing? This little fish is showing me the example. I'm just gonna do it, right? So it's an opportunity for everyone. And for you too as well, Virgo, because what I'm seeing here with overcoming obstacles, the Ace of Cups, right? Let's say a whale is like, hey, little fish, like, here, I got you. Hop on my back. I'll give you a ride. I'll give you a push, right? So they bring you, they give you this, they want to give you a favor. They want to show you some support, right? And it can be overcoming obstacles. That can be the part of the ocean that is very tough to swim through, right? The ocean is rough, and the whale sees you there, right? Going at it, struggling, swimming. The whale or the group of whales, they're like, hey, little fish, come on. We'll push you. We'll protect you. We'll give you a ride. We'll help you get through this, right? So it's a beautiful opportunity, a beautiful. I love it. I love it so much because everyone is winning. Everyone, right? Now let's go deeper here, Virgo. I only wish my screen was clear, right? The images are not so clear, but that is okay. I am happy. I'm happy this is going the way it is. I am happy right now, right? I'm happy right now. I'm happy I'm able to do this. It's not truly the way I want it to look, right? But it feels good. It feels great. Tell me more about strength. Four of Pentacles. Virgo, I feel like you are holding on. You are holding on to your ideas, to your, not secrets, but to the way you did something. You are holding on to what you are going after. You are focused and you want something bad, right? For example, the whales are asking you, hey, little fish, what are you doing over here? Where are you going? What got you to be here? What led you to be here? What are you doing here? And I see this little fish that is representing you, Virgo. I'm not saying you are a little fish. I'm just saying that's a representation compared to the big whales, right? A little fish swimming next to big whales. And they're asking you, right? After you allow all of these opportunities for them, right? Like the whale that wanted to take action and wanted to do what you are doing for the longest, boom, it hits them, but they are finally doing it here with the Ace of Cups. Boom, the whale that sees you free, independent, doing what you love, and they're like, what am I doing here? I should be, I want to be with this person. I want to express this to this person or this other whale, whatever, right? And they're like, how come I haven't done it? Like, what am I scared of? This little fish is not scared of anything. What am I scared of? So they decide, boom, to overcome the obstacle and to go talk to them, to go offer this to them, to go express themselves, right? And then after all of that happens, the whales are like, well, little fish, what got you over here? What are you doing here, right? How come you are doing all of this? Like, this is not normal for a little fish, right? And I see you holding on to everything, Virgo. You are not saying anything. You are not expressing anything. You are just like not saying anything. I like it. I like this energy, right? It's not that you want to keep anything a secret. It's just that you have learned something. You learn to keep your goals, your dreams to yourself and to just work on them, right? To continue the journey without expressing too much about what you are doing, where you're going, how you're feeling. And this is why you have this independence, and under the Nine of Cups, right? You are successful, you are happy, you are emotionally fulfilled, you are doing something that's growing, that's allowing you to be successful. Tell me more about this independence. Thank you for everyone that is watching right now. If this is making sense, please like this video. We have the Magician in reverse. See, some of the whales are looking at you, and then they are telling themselves, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do what they are doing. But that's a lie. That is a lie. You know why? Because we can do anything we want. If you are in a group, right? I'm talking about the group of whales. If you are in a group and all your life you've been in that group, most likely you believe that you cannot get out of that group. But that's a lie. Maybe you have been programmed to believe something, to believe that you cannot do something, to believe that you cannot be independent. right? It's like the same for the whale over here. I feel like this is a younger whale, right? For the longest, they've been wanting to do their own thing, to explore the ocean, to go new places, to be by themselves, to take a leap of faith. And they never did for whatever reason, right? And then they see you doing it, doing exactly what they want to do. And I feel like they do take the action, but before you came along, they were believing that they couldn't. And I feel like that's why they never took action. They were always like, no, like, I want to do this by myself. I want to be independent. I want to explore new oceans. I want to experience new things. I want to try new foods. I want to meet new people. But I feel like they had a belief that they couldn't, whatever that was, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, this little fish, right? You here, Virgo, representing you, is here to tell you that you can do anything that you want. Everything is possible. The one thing, though, there's one thing in the specific, one thing that is important. You cannot allow anyone to tell you what to believe. If you have a belief that you cannot do something, just remember that it's a belief. You can change that, and you can do anything. Tell me more about that introspection. And I feel like you allowed them to see that. You allowed the whales to be like, wow, I haven't done this. I am not do that. I mean, I am not expressing this. I am not with this person. I am not doing that. I am here. And all because I was believing this. I was believing something that wasn't true. Tell me more about the introspection, please. Seven of Cups in reverse. See, people, and talking about the whales, I'm just going to stick to that, right? Talking about the whales couldn't believe, right? They didn't believe in their dreams, in their desires, until you came along. You see, they didn't believe it. They didn't believe they could manifest. They didn't believe they could be by themselves. They didn't believe they could do other things or be other things, right? Some of them, they wanted a relationship, they wanted a person, they felt something amazing for a person, but they believed that it wasn't possible, that it wasn't for them. Until they see you, Virgo, doing your own thing, being free, being independent, overcoming obstacles, following your journey, being happy, being successful, they're like, wait, why not? Why not? Why not? Right? So that why not is the start of change, is the start of a new reality. Once a person says, or for example, once a whale says, why not? That's when they go for it. And that's when everything changes. That's when they manifest. Tell me about the overcoming obstacles. Two of Swords. I love it because they didn't see you, they didn't expect you. They didn't expect to see all of this. They didn't expect to know all of this. They didn't expect you. They didn't expect you to teach them anything, right? The big, huge whales didn't expect you. They didn't expect what you had to bring to the table. You weren't there for that, but just your presence, just by observing you, just by watching you, just by listening to you, just by looking at you, just by seeing you not being scared, just by seeing you follow something you love, be successful at it, just from seeing you free, they have learned so much. Now they have answers. Now they have a map, a road. Now they understand some things. Now they believe. And there you go. It has been an amazing reading. The display wasn't perfect, right? Maybe it was. Yes, what I can tell is that it's a little blurry. But I am so glad that you are here, and I am so glad that you are watching. I just want to say thank you for your time, your energy. See you next time. Bye.